Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Super Robot Wars Z2.1 Hakai-Hen. In the last part we finished chapter 5 of the Area 11 route, known as Battling. In this part we're going to be beginning at chapter 6 of the Japan route, and afterwards we're going to be continuing through the Japan route in a straight line. Through that route until the route splits recombine. So then we'll be moving back to Celestial Being and then to Area 11 again. But till then, yeah, we're gonna get on with this now, shall we? So yeah, as I said, we've got Wada and his Trider G7. We've got the shuttle. We've got Mazinger, Kouji in the Mazinger, Sayaka in her Aphrodite, and Akagi in the Dai-Guard, along with Crow, of course. Now, in case I've forgotten what I did, I gave Dai-Guard both the land module and screw module because Dai-Guard is the unit that needs the most help in those terrains. Mazinger's weaponry is mostly okay in water, but it's absolutely spot on perfect on land. The only problem, the only weapon that it has problems using in water is the Rust Hurricane. Whereas without the screw module, Dai-Guard's weaponry is absolute pants in water. And on top of that, he can't fly and has a C rank in the air, even if he could fly. So it's best to have someone with a good water rank. And Dai-Guard is that one in this case. So. Anyway, let's get going. So, here we are in a dreamscape with Takeru here. He's being sent a message. The unknown person here is calling him Mars, and he's the son of Zul, the Emperor of planet Gishin, that's it. And Zul is telling him to destroy the Earth, for it is too dangerous to exist, and Gaia is the key. And Takeru is horrified, as it's a fairly natural reaction. So Zul throws a psychic attack at him and causes him a lot of pain, and warns him that no one disobeys the will of Zul and lives. So yeah, that's a fairly standard setup for Super Robot Show. I'm going to have this run fairly quickly because there's nothing particularly important in this one. So we got Crow and some Wada and Uemaru, Kouji, as well as some guys from 21st Century, okay, the Dai-Guard guys. They're all chatting about the 21st Century. Have joined up with the Crushers to help out. So yeah, not a lot else is going on here. Bit of banter, but I haven't got any of it translated, sadly. So I can't really I've got a general overview, but I don't really get most of it, to be honest. So I'm just skipping it, I'm afraid. So introductions all round. Doop. Oh, and here's Ibuki and Aoyama. They're all right with continuing to pilot Dai-Guard with Akagi. They're not particularly enthusiastic about it, but they're all right with it. And elsewhere, in what's it called? Atami. Atami's bathhouse. We got let's slow that down a little bit. So we got Shiro and Kouji here. Kouji, that's it. They're staying at the bathhouse where Koji's training with Tsubasa and the others. And yeah, the reason that Shiro is still here is that this place is being guarded quite thoroughly, not only by Kouji here, but also by by a few others, like this guy, like Yasu here. Yeah, apparently they're supposed to be dead. Supposed to have died a while ago, but yeah, that clearly hasn't happened. Just gonna skip most of that again. Don't really know what's going on for the most part. And here's Tsubasa and Kouji. So Koji's asking her about what she knows about his grandfather and Mazinger and Baron Ashura. She refuses to answer until he learns to pilot the Mazinger properly. And just messing up some mecha beasts isn't really good enough to earn her respect, understandably. She offers a challenge: touch the shoulder of old Okiku, and she might end up respecting him a little bit. And meanwhile, an hour later, yeah, an hour later, Kouji has failed to to even get close to the old lady after an entire hour, and yeah, he's not good. he's not doing very well at this particular challenge. But yeah, we got some friends over. Crow and the gang are here, and yeah, Crow and Wada and Crow, Wada, and Akagi are here to do some pilot training with Kouji, because everyone's pretty much agreed that Koji's basically coasting on the Mazinger's specs at the moment. His piloting skill leaves a lot to be desired. The only reason he's still alive is the fact that that Mazinger is so very powerful just as a machine. So yeah. Speed that up. Excuse me. Yeah, so as I said, Wada's here, as are the 21st century guys. And somebody else. Once we get to them. Come on. There they are. Hey, it's Otsuya. Otsuka, sorry. Otsuka here. He's come to introduce the new members of the Crushers, pilots of the assault jet known as the Cosmo Crusher. Unfortunate name for something that's in an organization called the Crushers, but I guess it was named before the organization, probably. So we got come on. We've got Kenji, Naoto, Akira and Mika. There we are. And Takeru, the second gunner. Spare gunner, as it were. Oop. We got a message, it seems. Yeah, they're going to do some investigations on go and investigate some asteroids that have been falling since the Great Dimensional Quake. So yeah. And oh yeah, and Crow made a joke a little earlier about finding some secret alien bases, and Takeru reacted kind of oddly to it, but anyway, we got yeah, there's a UFO dropping over Japan apparently. So mission 6, a power awakens. Yeah, just get that run. So Cosmo Crusher is approaching the arrival point, ground zero as it were, and they haven't got any readings for any enemies, but Takeru is still kind of freaked out about that dream that he had. So the others aren't particularly happy at him for getting spooked on a mission, but doesn't matter. And hey, here's some enemies that they didn't notice. Those guys failed to notice. And yeah, they're opening fire on the Cosmo Crusher. So we have our SR point right at the start of the mission. That is the objective: clear the map. While the SR point is to clear the map within 5 turns of the beginning of the map, is by the end of player phase 5. So my 5th turn. Map's fairly spread out, so 5 turns is pretty tricky, especially as at the moment we only have 1 unit. So this is the Cosmo Crusher. It's pretty good, alright. It's alright overall. It's fairly fairly good as a reel. So it's got a jammer which gives hit and evade plus 10% within 2 squares. It's as I said, it's reasonably evasive, and being size M, it's got a decent chance of dodging things. But it also has a fair amount of HP and defense as well, so it can take hits if it has to. If it doesn't, you'd rather it not, but it can. As for weaponry, it's one of the few units that has a 1 to 5 range post move attack, which is really nice. And it also has the triple laser over here, which while it is far more powerful than the others, also requires 110 will, and it also pierces barriers and ignores size, which is nice. So, as I said, we got Kenji here. He has support attack, counter and well up on hit, which is quite nice. He also has focus and guard. As for the others, we got Naruto here, who has snipe. Akira has guts, Mika has scan and trust, and Takeru here, who has guts as well. You may notice there's something here that there's something between these guys that probably hints as to something going on with Takeru. Anyway, let's go. Let's get going. Hang on, actually, before I do that, I'm going to have Mika throw a scan down on the planes and these things. I want to see what range they have. I don't want to be in range of anything that could outrange me. So this thing can't outrange. Planes can also not outrange. Good. Hang on. Wow, Lazar, great name of an attack there. So yeah, this thing's, as I said, the Cosmo Crusher isn't bad, but it's also not great. It's not a supporter, but it's a supporter in terms of it's got SP. That's about it, sadly. I'm gonna throw down a focus because I kind of need to. I want to make sure that it's. I want to. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I wanted to make sure that the Crusher was secure in its dodging. It has the same issue that that Cullen has, and that it's not quite dodgy enough to be really dodgy. Certainly not dodgy enough to be able to evade things like this. But with any particular effectiveness. But I wanted to make sure that it was safe. Hey, counter activated. Nice. Yeah. So as I said, the Cosmo Crusher's all right. It's got a good spread of spirits around it, and you know it having 4 pilots really helps. 5 pilots, sorry. Well, 4. 5 pilots. Ooh. But it doesn't have anything that makes it... It doesn't have anything that separates it from, say, the shuttle, which also has multiple pilots and also has a resupply available. Biplane. Hey, triple laser, let's go. That was a pretty cool attack. I don't think I've ever actually bothered to watch that attack before. Like even when I played the second game from my personal playthrough. So I really don't like this thing. As I said, it's average. So yes, hang on, just we get the plot back. Sorry about that. Here we are. I missed a thing. So yeah, so when the Crusher gets 3 kills, then Takara is offered to take the Crusher 3 to break the enemy formation apart, but instead he well, yeah, he gets shot down because he's an idiot. However, here comes a mysterious thing to save him. Yeah, it's Gaia. A voice from inside the robot is saying Gaia is controlled by Mars's brainwaves, and Takara realized that Gaia must be the name of the robot, but Mars is what the voice from the dream called him. And everyone's arrived. The Crushers arrived. Everyone's surprised that these guys have got their own robot. They don't, but they have no idea what's going on either. And so yeah, they're going to go and explain it afterwards. So we now have a new loss condition, which is Takeru must not be shot down. Aside from that, doesn't matter. And enemy phase is still going, by the way. And here we are. The Crushers have got the Cosmo Crusher has gotten its track back now. Its actual track, being the Godmars track. Because that's what these guys are from. It's from Godmars. I'm actually gonna cut the video when now, I guess I'll cut the video here. I think I'll see you guys next time when we get a closer look on what Gaia can do. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye, everybody.